What's up, guys? It's live from the Salvajee cartel. So yeah, the Nightstalker class got a couple of updates, and I just wanted to go over it, give you guys my thoughts, with the updates that I got overall. I believe that this new subclass that they have created for the Nightstalker is 10 times better than the build that was on E3. So I was like, you know what? This is a pretty good chance to, not only share my opinions about this Nightstalker that I'm actually looking forward to because, I like being a support player, but it's also, a good opportunity, to make a video for you guys to enjoy as well. So anyways, let's get started with the super tree. So something that they added now, it's called Bloodbound, and what this does, it tethers enemies. Tethered enemies explode when killed, and damage to tethered enemies is shared to all. Now, damage to tethered enemies is shared to all. What I think that is that when an enemy explodes, that explosion will go through the freaking anchor, and then it will go to the other enemies. Another theory that people are talking about in Reddit, it's also that if you snipe an enemy with a headshot, then all of the other enemies are going to receive that headshot damage. Honestly, I think this is a very, very interesting ability, and it is one of the first ones that you unlock, I think. So yeah, pretty overpowered first ability. It is putting the Nightstalker Hunter in a really, really good sort of kind of place, kind of making it very, very support-ish. The next ability is called Black Hole, and what this does is that the Void Anchor has increased range and lasts longer and can tether more targets. I can see this being very useful in places such as the Abyss. I can also see this very useful in places like the King's Fall Raid. I'm pretty sure the Nightstalker Hunter is going to be one of the most famous classes to run in that raid, in my opinion, because of this ability. You can tether a lot of enemies, which means that, let's say there's a lot of knights annoying you, there's a lot of enemies that are annoying you, you just have the Nightstalker Hunter throw his tether thingy, and it pretty much puts all enemies to a stop, which gives your team time to recuperate, from the damage they have taken, all of that good stuff. The next ability, it's called Quiver, and this lets you fire up to 3 arrows at the same time, with just the penalty that the void anchors have reduced range. Honestly, I think this is pretty cool. I don't think each of these arrows are going to let you get a kill in PvP, but I don't know, we're going to have to see. I have been wrong in the past, so I could be wrong about this. But yeah, honestly, I'm just kind of disappointed that they made this into an ability, because I know that on the last column they had an ability that the Void Hunter would shoot his arrow, and then after that he would shoot 2 more arrows, and I sort of feel like that was more badass than us, shooting our 3 arrows, over and over and over again. But all in all, it's better than the ability of just putting your freaking bow arrow into a wall and waiting for someone to pass by. I think that ability was actually pretty dumb. For the melee column, they have Envenom, which this just damages enemies and probably guardians as well. And then this is going to be one of my favorite abilities to use as a Nightstalker Hunter. Vanish in Smoke, aka ninja style. Alright? You throw the freaking grenade in the ground, and it makes you and your teammates invisible. Hopefully you can do this with 6 people. That would be really, really cool. Just running Vault of Glass, then you just go invisible, and then Atheon's like, what the hell? Where did they all go? I guess they all disappeared in time and shit. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. They have Snare, which allows the smoke grenade to, stick into surfaces. I don't really think that's helpful. And then for the column that's between the 2 stat changes thingies, they have Courage of the Pack. Killing tethered enemies increases the recovery and armor for you and your nearby allies, and it stacks up to 3 times. I don't really think this is the best of the best, but I don't know, I'm going to have to use it. The next ability, it's Light of the Pack, that killing tethered targets create orbs of lights for your allies. I think this is going to be useful. I like creating Orbs of Light as a Defender Titan, so I don't really see anything wrong with this ability. And then the other ability is a Lockdown, which grenade and smoke effects last twice as long, allowing strong territory for control. I think I'm going to use this in PvP just so I can just throw a lot of grenades and, you know, a lot of void wall grenades, because, you know, let's face it, those grenades do look pretty cool. And then for the last column, they have Keen Scout, which sprint and sneak faster, gain an enhanced tracker, and ability to mark targets you damage. Honestly, I don't really know what this means. This sneak faster, I don't know if this gives you invisibility or any of that stuff. I'm going to have to see how, you know, this perk works out before I can judge it. So I'm going to stop talking about it right now. And then the other perk, Predator, void anchors fired from the shadow shot become traps that stick to surfaces and wait for the prey. I think this is pretty, you know, this is not that helpful, but I don't know, you know, I have to use it to see if it's good or if it's bad. And then they have Shade Step, which Shade Step hasn't been changed. It's just, you know, something that you step out to the side like a badass, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown of the Void Hunter, the Nightstalker. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop it a like, make sure to subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.